Welcome everyone, I'm Mike B and this is Travel, Eat, Live Destinations coming to you from Incheon, South Korea. Hey guys, I'm in Incheon, South Korea, and this is really an interesting area in the Seoul area, and actually only about 10 or 15 minutes from the airport. And what you may not realize is the Incheon airport here is located on a small island, and this is of course the greater Seoul area. But really, there's a lot that you can do on just the island here where the airport is located, and within the city of Incheon. And here you can see you get some really nice water views, and yeah, you even have a little island here. You may be able to see the bridge all the way across. Those buildings are downtown main area of Incheon, and where we are here and where we're going to be making this video is on the island, where we have essentially part of the Incheon city, and this is quite exciting here, and a very peaceful island. So we're here on Monday around lunchtime here, so we're gonna check things out and see also what kind of food we can get here on a budget here in Incheon, South Korea. Now I've been here a couple of days already, and things were a little bit busier here over the weekend, Saturday and Sunday. We have the area down at the tip of the cove, essentially, where you have many restaurants in that area, really busy, and a lot of people touring around. And today, as the week gets started here on Monday, things have simmered down quite a bit here, and but you can get a really nice peaceful walk here and really enjoy the scenery, enjoy the morning hours here in Incheon, and also have some time to relax away from perhaps the hustle and bustle of downtown Seoul. So we're going to show you in this video what this is all about here on the Incheon area of the island here, and to really go through what you can do here on the island, how you can really get the Korean experience without even leaving the island. Today I'm going to be going down a ways here to a grocery store, And here we have a couple of grocery stores, small ones like the local 7-Eleven here actually has some food and snacks. And we don't have any large, very large grocery stores here, but basically the essentials that you would need to get your food. And of course here we're doing food on a budget, so the best way to do that is going to be to go to the local grocery store here, and that's what we're going to do here today, and see what we can find. I just arrived here a couple of days ago, and just before this I was in Kazakhstan, in Almaty, so which was a great experience there, and excited to be here now in the Seoul area, and in particular here in Incheon. And you can see in the distance those buildings over there. Over the next couple of days we're going to be going into that area, and I'll be exploring the more of the downtown area of Incheon as far as this island is concerned. So again, most of what we're going to be doing on this trip is exploring the island, really seeing how you can get the full experience here of being in Korea without even leaving the island. So already I've been able to try some of the food from the grocery stores here. You have quite a good set of options, and you can definitely find a meal on a budget here if you are if you choose carefully as far as putting your meal together. So we're gonna head over to the E-Mart grocery store. This is E-Mart 24. So this is a nice grocery store here in the area. We have some arcade games here as well. A little bit quiet, of course, today here on this Monday. But this is the E-Mart 24 store. So we're gonna go ahead and see what we can find here. Alright guys, so just went to the grocery store, picked up some kimchi, and kimchi is really quite important here in the Korean culture, and to be able to try kimchi here in South Korea itself is really a must. So there was no way that I'll be coming here to South Korea without trying the local kimchi. So that's so we got some kimchi, a container for about $2 or so, and that will be more than enough food for today. You can eat it for a couple of days. And then I'm gonna be showing you the other day I went to the store and got some dumplings as well, which will be a good complement to the kimchi. So we'll be eating dumplings and kimchi and some chips as well, so really rounding out a nice meal here. You can see in the distance the Incheon area here, a boat coming in here, and you have some boats passing through from the greater downtown Incheon area coming to the island. And this is exciting in a way, watching these boats. You can see not only they're carrying people, but they're carrying cars too, so really convenient in that there's method of transportation between the downtown Incheon area and Incheon here on the island as well. And we won't be taking this boat today, but definitely a good option there, especially if you're driving. Now we're gonna go ahead explore a little bit here of the cove, the tip area here of the island, and really a nice area by the water here. As I understand, a lot of locals come here mostly on the weekends to get away from the city, have some time to relax here in this region. So really a nice quiet getaway here. So we're getting into now the shops area. We have some of the shops coming in here. You can see things are still a little bit slow on this Monday, but let's go ahead and take a look here. So we have the local coffee shop there, some local bread shops, and just the other day, actually, these tents here were all full this past weekend with a lot of small shops, some knickknacks and other items being sold here. Really an exciting area that I was able to tour through this past weekend. And you can see here we are getting into some of the shops again, getting closer to the tip of the cove here in Incheon. Again, we are in Incheon on the island portion here, so just on the island itself. You can even see here in Korea, in South Korea, we have some of these Hyundai cars are quite advanced, more so than the some of the Hyundais you find in the US, for example. So really getting a feel of the local culture here in South Korea, in the greater Seoul area. So we're going to cross the street here, get into the tip of the cove area here, and let's go ahead and check the view. So a really nice view here at the tip of the cove. You can see an island there as well, and we could see a really nice view here in this area. Really nice view there. Very calm, very relaxing. You can see some of the boats here too. You can hear the seagulls in the background as well. What a nice way to relax, and this is going to be a perfect setting for the food we're going to be eating here today. And it's Monday around lunchtime, and however, I'm still a bit jet lagged, still on Kazakhstan time, which is about 4 hours earlier. So this is going to be a breakfast slash a lunch for me. It's going to be more of a brunch here today. Here's another Hyundai car, a pretty nice one. Get a little bit of rain here, so we're getting some sprinkles around the area here, but not too much, just a little bit here. And the weather is nice, so nice cool weather in the 70s, so really a nice day to be outside and to have some brunch here that we're going to be doing today. This is going to be brunch on a budget. I'm going to tell you a little bit more about it coming up here. One thing that's really interesting here is you get the low tide in the morning. You can see the dirt here, and amazingly by the evening hours this turns into high tide, so you'll really get the water filling into this region here, going from low tide into high tide. It's quite incredible. Of course, we all know this is a phenomenon that happens, but when you actually witness it to the magnitude and scale that it occurs here, it's quite remarkable to see.
여기서 사가지고 뭘 사가지고
This is the local fish market here. Wow, really cool. Right by the water. You're definitely getting some fresh fish here, that's for sure. No shortage of fish. Crabs.
신기요. 냉동새우 있어? 냉동새우 얼마냐 1kg에? 1kg 2만 원. 1kg만 갖고 가면
Shellfish here, crabs, no shortage of seafood. Hello.
12만 원. 12만 원. 그러면 어머니 12만 원 받았고, 그리고 10만 원 받았고.
So many fish here. Hello. Wow, quite an amazing seafood market that was. Fish and shellfish, crab of any kind that you can imagine, and right here at the tip of the cove here on the Incheon area of the island, really, I'm sure some very fresh fish in this area. Unfortunately, we're not going to be in this particular location for too long, so I won't have a chance to cook any fish, but boy, that looks like a really good find here in this area of the city. So I'll have to keep that in mind for another time. So let's go ahead and move along here. I'm gonna be going to eat our brunch here today. What is on the menu? Well, like I told you, I just got some kimchi from the local market here. Kimchi being a very important part of the Korean culture. I have some gochujang sauce, which I'm going to be using as a dipping sauce, which is also a staple here in Korea and in the diet here. Really good hot pepper paste. So we're going to be trying this here today. And also some dumplings that I got from the store the other day, and I prepared those at home. You can microwave those, and we'll be eating some of those here today as well. Even some chips to snack on too, and I'll be telling you about some of the options that they have here in South Korea as well. So you can really get a full meal on a budget here and really enjoy the food quite a bit, and again get the Korean experience here without even necessarily leaving the island here where the airport is located. All right, so I found a nice place here to have some lunch, or should I say brunch here today. So again, we're in Incheon, South Korea, and we're going to be having our brunch here on a Monday, and it's exciting to be here, really having a peaceful Monday morning so far, touring the area, the water views. The scenery is so calm here and relaxing, and we're gonna see here what we can eat here on a budget here in the greater Seoul area here in South Korea. And the best way to eat here on a budget is to go to the local grocery store. So yesterday I prepared some dumplings, which you can buy a bag of dumplings for about $5 or so. This one is quite good, and they have really many choices of dumplings and of very high quality as well. So so this one bag, for example, has 15 dumplings in there, about $5, and we'll be eating about 4 of them here today. You can see here a couple of them. They are very high quality dumplings, and so really for less than $2 you can have a good portion of dumplings with your meal. And then I have the gochujang dipping sauce here, which is an essential here in South Korea. And this is essentially a red pepper paste, if you can see that. And you can essentially put this on almost anything, and it really enhances the flavor if you like spicy food. This adds a great kick and a very good flavor to the food as well. So we have the gochujang dipping sauce here. We can dip our dumplings in there. And then I got kimchi as well. And kimchi, again, one of the essentials here in South Korea, of course, and there's no better place to eat kimchi than here in South Korea. So here you can see the kimchi. I just opened it. It has a really good smell and looks really good as well. And really excited to try this here today. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna just go ahead, start right off with the kimchi. Again, no better place to eat kimchi than right at the source here in South Korea. And of course, fitting with the culture, I'm going to use chopsticks to eat this as well. So take a look there, really nice kimchi. Let's go ahead and try this out. Wow, that is good kimchi. That is good kimchi. Let's take one more bite here. You can see the texture of it. Unfortunately, you can't taste it, so I'm gonna go ahead and taste it for you here today. Wow, that is good. That is really good. That is really good kimchi. And let's go ahead and try the dumplings. This is beef and chive, I believe. Really a good sized dumpling here. Very good quality. Wow. That is really good. That is a really good dumpling. And now you can elevate this meal by taking the dumpling and actually dipping it in the gochujang dipping sauce. And let's go ahead and try that. I do like spicy food. Let's get a nice dab of that gochujang on there. There it is. Let's try this out. That is really good. I'm gonna go ahead and take one more dip of this dumpling with gochujang on there. Really a treat. Really good. Really good. Gonna try one more of the dumplings here. I know I've resorted to using my hand, but let's go ahead here. That is a good dumpling, and it fills you up too. Really good. Actually, I enjoy using chopsticks, and let's go ahead and keep using our chopsticks here. I'm going to take one more bite of the kimchi. That is really good. Now, one more thing before we go. I'm already pretty full from the dumplings to the kimchi to the gochujang dipping sauce. Really a complete meal here, and feeling quite good about this. But we can really round off our meal here with a snack here at the end, and which are chips. And here in South Korea, they have some really good options when it comes to chips at the local grocery store. This is one example. These are crab chips here. You can see the red snow crab chips we have here, and these chips are quite good, so we're going to try them here today. Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you so much. We have some garbage here to be collected, and they're very kind here to help in these cleanup efforts, even as we're eating here and finishing our lunch. So thank you very much, keeping things clean here, keeping track of the garbage is very important, and of course the environment here as well. So we have these snow chips, and they're made from, again, the red snow crab. And normally I don't like seafood that much, but these chips are really quite good, and they don't taste that fishy either. So let's take a look at one of them here. You can see the crab chip, just a simple chip, but full of great flavor. And wow, that is really good. And one of the things I noticed here that people are often doing is snacking with these chips, and you may have guessed it, dipping the chips into the gochujang dipping sauce. So like I mentioned to you earlier, this dipping sauce can be put on almost anything to help add flavor to what you're eating. So let's go ahead and do that. Just dip our chip here into the gochujang. You can see just a light coating there. Good. That is good. It definitely elevates the chip a lot and adds some spiciness to it that I think is quite good, and adds a lot to the flavor and makes it feel really almost like a meal in itself, eating the chip with the gochujang. Here's another one. That's a really good bite. That is good. And I've had gochujang before, even outside of South Korea, but I must say dipping chips in there is not something I would have thought of doing myself before seeing that done here. So that's really excellent. Definitely something I will add to my diet in the future, of course, in moderation. So that was a very good lunch here in Incheon, here on the island in the greater Seoul area. Just to recap, we had dumplings. A large bag is about $5. So we had 4 of them here today, which is under $2, $1.75, $1.80 perhaps. Kimchi, $2 for the container. I ate about half of it, so about $1 there. So we're at $2.80 or so. Chips, $2.50 for that bag. Gochujang dipping sauce, about $2 something as well. And the dipping sauce and the chips can last you many days. So here for a brunch, really for about $3 or so, within $3 to $4, we were able to get quite a nice brunch here today. Now, one of the great things about being here in the greater Seoul area and here in South Korea is really learning about the culture. And I've been here only a few days and feel that I'm really learning so much about the local culture, the people, and the food, and really enjoying my time a lot here. A very peaceful area, very good food so far, and I look forward to trying more, and really have met some very friendly people here so far as well. So really having a great experience here in the Incheon area. So with the calmness of the area here, really a nice getaway, and you can really appreciate the nature here, the scenery, have some time to simply get away from the hustle and bustle, have a nice calm lunch like we did earlier today, a very calm brunch here on a Monday, and I'm looking forward to going into the greater downtown area of Incheon here on the island as well. And here in South Korea, as I can see so far, you really get the best of both worlds. You get the nature scenery, you get the downtown and the hustle and bustle. We'll see over the next few days here what we encounter there. So really looking forward to this. So far, a great start to the journey here in South Korea.